Hello grade ones, welcome back. My name is Robin and today in numeracy we are going to have a look at days of the week and months of the year. So let's have a look. Let's start off with the days of the week. How many days are there in the week? There are 7 days in a week. These are the days of the week and they always follow this order. So the first day of the week is Sunday. So I want you to say the days of the week with me, grade ones. So we have Sunday, which is the first day of the week. Then we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we can see, grade ones, that there are 7 days in a week and that the first day of the week is Sunday and the last day of the week is Saturday. Because we start school or work on a Monday, some people might see this as their first day of the week, but according to calendars, Sunday is our first day of the week. So if we have a look over here, we can see that there are 7 days in the week. Now let's practice our days of the week. We are going to draw a line from the day of the week to its order in the week. So this means, is it going to be the first day of the week, the second, the third, or the fourth? So we are going to read what each of our dinosaur friends have to say, and then we are going to match the day of the week to the correct number. We can see in our first example that the first day of the week, number 1, is Sunday. And we can see that the purple dinosaur says, I love to read on Sunday. Now let's look at the next day of the week. The next day of the week is Monday. So let's read what the green dinosaur has to say. On Monday, I play soccer. So let's look for Monday in our table and we can see that it is over here. So we are going to draw a line from number 2 to Monday because Monday is the second day of the week. Now what will the third day of the week be, grade ones? Yes, very good. It is going to be Tuesday. So let's have a look at what our Tuesday dinosaur has to say. Tuesday is when I do art. So if we look at number 3 over here, let's find Tuesday in our list. And I can see Tuesday over here. So we are going to draw a nice line from 3 to Tuesday. Then let's have a look at what our fourth day of the week is going to be. Can you remember which day comes after Tuesday, grade ones? Yes, fantastic. It is going to be Wednesday. And let's have a look at what our Wednesday dinosaur has to say. On Wednesday, I run races. So we can see that this dinosaur likes to be active. So if we look at number 4 on our list, and let's look for Wednesday in our days of the week, I can see Wednesday over here. So let's draw a line from 4 to Wednesday. The next day of the week is going to be our 5th day of the week. And which day comes after Wednesday? Can you guess? Yes, very good. It is going to be Thursday. So let's have a look for Thursday. If we have a look on our list, we can see Thursday over here. So our 5th day of the week is going to be Thursday. And let's have a look at what our Thursday dinosaur likes to do. On Thursday, I practice flying. So this dinosaur loves to fly. Now, what will our 6th day of the week be? Can you guess? Excellent. It is going to be Friday. So let's have a look at where is Friday on the list of our days of the week. And I can see Friday is here on the top. So from number 6, we're going to draw a line all the way to the top. And let's see what our dinosaur likes to do on Friday. On Friday, I go swimming. And let's have a look at the last day of the week, the 7th day of the week. Which day is this going to be, grade 1s? Yes, it is going to be Saturday. And let's have a look at what the dinosaurs like to do on Saturday. On Saturday, we play with friends. So Saturday is a time for friends and family. So if we have a look at number 7, we can see that the last word left is Saturday. So we are going to join 7 to Saturday. So from this activity, grade 1s, we can see that we have 7 days in the week. Our week starts off with Sunday and it ends on Saturday. Our weekend is made up of Saturday and Sunday, and we normally go to school from Monday to Friday. Now let's practice some more. We are going to read the questions and fill in the missing words. So we can see that the days of the week are here at the top of our screen. Now let's read the question together. What day comes before Saturday? So we can use the days of the week at the top of the screen to help us. Here is Saturday. So we want to know which day comes before Saturday. So if we go back, we can see that the day before Saturday is Friday. Very good. So we can write in Friday. Let's read the next question. What days make up our weekend? So can you remember what I said previously? Our weekend is made up of Saturday and Sunday. Very good. So let's write that. We can say Saturday and Sunday. Let's read the next question. What is the 5th day of the week? We know that the first day is Sunday. So if we number them, Sunday is the 1st, Monday is the 2nd, Tuesday is the 3rd, Wednesday is the 4th, Thursday is going to be the 5th day of the week. So we can write in Thursday. Our next question reads, on what day does the school week begin? Can you remember, grade 1s, on which day do we go to school at the beginning of the week? Yes, that's correct. We go to school on a Monday. So let's write in Monday. Our last question is, what day comes between Monday and Wednesday? We can use the days of the week on top to help us. Here is Monday and here is Wednesday. So which day is between them? That is going to be Tuesday. Great work, grade 1s. Now let's look at CPE's busy week. Question 1 reads, on what day of the week does CPE have a piano lesson? So we can see that CPE has a piano lesson on Thursday. Question 2, on what day of the week does CPE go to the library? We know at the library we read books, and we can see that on Monday, CPE is going to go to the library. The next question, question 3, on what day of the week does CPE have a doctor's appointment? we can see a picture of a doctor on Wednesday. And our last question reads, on what day of the week does Sipes Gogo celebrate her 80th birthday? And we can see a gift on Saturday, which means it is going to be Gogo's birthday. Fantastic, grade ones. Now let's look at the months of the year. How many months are there in the year? There are 12 months in a year, and they always follow this order. So repeat the month after me, grade ones. The first month is going to be January. The second month, February. The third month, March. The fourth month, April. The fifth month, May. The sixth month, June. The seventh month, July. The eighth month, August. The ninth month, September. The 10th month, October. The 11th month, November. And the last month is December. Now we are going to arrange the months of the year in the correct order. So we know that January is the first month of the year and December is the 12th or the last month of the year. So they have done January for us already. So let's look which month comes after January. It is going to be February. And we know that in February we celebrate Valentine's Day. So we can cross out February. Which is the third month of the year, grade ones? Yes, excellent. It is going to be March. So we can cross out March, and we know that in March we celebrate Human Rights Day. The next month after March is going to be April. So that is the fourth month of the year. What will be the fifth month of the year? Very good. It is going to be May. And we can cross out May in our list. What is the sixth month of the year, grade ones? Excellent. It is going to be June. And this means that we are halfway through the year when it is June, and that's normally when our winter starts. What month comes after June? Very good. It will be July. After July, we have August, and that will be the 8th month of our year. After August, the 9th month of the year is September. Very good. And we know that in September, spring normally starts in South Africa. And which month comes after September? Yes, very good. It's going to be October. After October, our 11th month is going to be November. And the last month of our year, grade ones, is December. Excellent work, grade one. So from this activity, you can see that we have 12 months in the year. And we also learned that there are 7 days in the week. So remember that we use the days of the week and the months of the year every day. Thank you so much for joining me today for your lesson on numeracy. Until next time, thank you and goodbye.